Oh, apparently my second one did show, but anyway, welcome to Sunday Cinema where we are starting our Robin Williams month with my favorite movie. I'm not sure about you guys, but The Dead Poet Society. This
I've
was
never
my
s- I've never seen it, so I'm looking forward to it because I thought, hey, a
Uh,
great chance to actually catch up and watch something I haven't seen and hang out with you guys. So that's great.
yeah. This is
As a Robin Williams fan, I am against this movie because A, he
it's
wasn't that great of a dramatic actor, and B, if you read anything behind the during his life during the early '90s, stuff like this and Hook was not a great time for him.
Yeah, I didn't care at all for Hook. I thought Hook was pretty bad personally.
It
So
is.
yeah, I kind of hated that movie.
That's because from like 1990 to 1995 ish, Robin Williams was not in a great place.
He was in a bad mental state, was he, so to speak?
yeah. Oh, he's
Uh, Quite bad.
Oh,
yeah.
that sucks. My favorite Robin Williams. I mean, I'm far from seeing all his movies. I've seen a handful of them, but my favorite one personally is Awakenings because I thought that was kind of an interesting film, and it had Robert De Niro co-starring in it, which I thought was kind of fun. So I liked that movie. I found it quite interesting because he was actually portraying a real life person, right?
I don't think I ever saw it.
Oh, it's really good actually. It's basically about I can't remember the doctor's name, but he discovered some kind of drug treatment or something. There were all these patients he had in his ward that were basically had been in a comatose state for many years, like decades, some of them. So they were just basically like zombies, completely out of reality, right? And he somehow discovered some drug treatment or something that he tested on a couple of them, and it actually snapped them back into reality. So they kind of came back to life for some number of months. Like they actually you know it restored them mentally. But of course, eventually the treatment does start to wear off. So it's kind of a downbeat ending, but it was some really good performances in it, though. I thought.
De Niro, you said?
What's that?
You said that is De Niro in it?
Robert De Niro, yeah, yeah.
That's why I want to see it. I avoid De Niro.
Oh, okay. Well,
He's been a
Uh,
douchebag since pretty much my entire life.
he did give a good performance in the film, though. So I tend to separate the art from the artist, so to speak. So,
Kind of hard when he keeps doing commercials.
oh well. Anyway,
That
uh,
son of a bitch was doing commercials against George H.
hmm. Anyway,
uh,
I'm here to watch the film anytime you want to start it, Gorilla.
George. The first George, the first Bush.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a reason why he was
88
only.
to 92.
Yeah, well, there's a reason he only had one term. All
Well, I
right.
generally try to avoid political discussions on here because I don't think they ever really go anywhere because people just have their positions and they're just going to argue about stuff. So I'm not interested in doing that really.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and hit play here.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this because I've never seen this film. I
That's
hear
my
it's
favorite one.
Yeah, it's supposed to be really good, but I have no
It
idea if
is
it actually is.
highly critically acclaimed, but
Yeah,
not a great movie.
interesting.
Yeah,
Well, that does happen
my
sometimes.
my favorite line of Robin Williams was from Man of the Year though, when he said, "I did not have sex with that woman. I wanted to." Then just shrugs his shoulders. Yeah,
Did he actually say that in the film?
he
Yeah,
Oh, well,
was running for
I know.
president,
I
and he
think I
got
know. Yeah, that was kind of a political line, wasn't it?
yeah, well, he got accused of having sex with some lady, So
That's
he had the
funny.
press conference and said, "I did not have sex with that woman. I
That's
wanted
pretty.
to."
That's pretty good, actually. Oh boy. So he plays a professor in this movie, if I remember correctly,
Yep.
from what I've read about it.
Is it loud enough for you? Oh,
Actually, I'm not hearing any sound. To tell you the truth, there,
wait, turn
Gorilla.
my
Oh, there we go. I
I'm
guess
hearing
I
the
had.
mumbling.
I had to click on it, but it doesn't seem very loud at all. Even though I've got the
Well,
sound up full, the sound's up full on
It
Causey
is
and
not
things
a
like.
very loud point. It's going to get a good bit
Oh yeah,
louder here in a
I
moment.
hear. I'm hearing the bagpipes now. Yeah, got it.
yeah, I love the bagpipes.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
mind
Hey,
that.
Jim.
Damn it, Jim! Welcome.
Hey, Jim. Yeah, I actually don't mind the sound of
We're literally
bagpipes.
just getting started. We're literally just started.
Yeah, we just got the main credits rolling here, so
Yeah.
I know a lot of
I
people
would never
loathe
attend.
bagpipes, but I kind of don't mind them.
Yeah. Oh, I love them. And if I went to school where I had to wear a uniform or a suit and tie every day, I'd say fuck it. I would not wear it. Now the organ's a whole different story. Hey, that guy looks like he's ready to put his foot up someone's ass. Did you catch that?
No, I missed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a
Well,
boys.
it's a Catholic school or
This
a
is a boy.
religious school.
It's a boys' school, right? I take it.
Why does it look like everybody up there on the stage there behind the podium looks like they belong to Arthur's original reunion? Like they're attending one?
What was that again, Gorilla?
Oh, man, right. It's just a couple of them. But
I
people behind the podium there, the guy at the podium, it looks like they're attending the Walter's original reunion.
Your mic's not coming through very strong on my end, Gorilla. It's kind of
You're breaking
little.
up a bit.
Yeah, you are.
All right, let's try something here real quick. There, is that better? That better?
A little bit.
Little bit, yeah.
Maybe the wire's getting frayed.
Of course,
I
it's
have to
hard
go
to
out and
hear
buy a
you.
new one.
It's hard to hear you while that windbag at the podium is talking, though. So
Yeah.
So this is what I'm guessing 1950s era.
1959.
Yeah, yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, right there, right there. That guy, he's gonna put his foot in someone's ass.
There's a very good reason.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was Red Foreman.
I gotta say, some of these guys seem kind of like the stuffed shirt type that are pretty boring to be around. Pompous.
And here we got the repair, the Frankie repair video, and the puppy video coming out on tomorrow morning. Cool. Oh, I gotta love it when they have a kid that has like 30 placebo medications. Hey, wasn't that kid in It?
Wasn't
I have
the
no
I
idea.
read it. That
oh
orange haired
god,
kid?
I'm trying to think of a comedy series he was in too, on a couple of movies.
That one guy was in another very famous show with a doctor.
Uh,
Keen. Now that's a word you don't hear much anymore.
uh,
Oh, okay.
you think that radiator wasn't on?
It looks like only two of them ever amounted to anything.
Uh,
Okay.
Ethan Hawke and Robert Sean Leonard.
hmm.
Okay.
No, I guess the way it is often with young actors. So sometimes their careers aren't that long, I guess.
Yeah.
I imagine acting is not the easiest profession because it's talent has something to do with it, but I think often just sheer luck and getting the right breaks probably go a long way too.
Uh, like you can't smell the cigarette they're just smoking.
Oh, this guy's been a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
that's Red
recognize
Foreman.
I recognize his face. I can't place his name, but
Yeah, he played Red Foreman on the '70s show. He played in that one
right,
Voyage episode, the time that is in Year of Hell. Uh,
He
right.
is
and
also in RoboCop.
Yeah, I remember him from '70s show. I actually watched that quite a few episodes of that show. I really enjoyed that show. He was really good in '70s show. Actually, I really enjoyed him as the strict father. He was pretty funny, actually.
Yeah. His name's Kirkwood Smith.
Kirkwood Smith. Okay, thank you. Yeah, he
yeah,
played such a tight ass on that show. It was hilarious actually to watch him. I really enjoyed his
oh, he
performance in
plays a
that
tight
show.
ass in this show too.
Well, he's perfectly cast then.
Now, can you remember who this guy is?
Nope.
He was on House.
No, I never watched that show, so that's why I don't remember him. I guess I hear it's a good show, but I just never. It's one of those on my list I never gotten around to.
I would hate to live around an area that sounds the damn bells in it every hour.
It sounds like they need to tune those bells up a bit. They sound a bit flat.
Well, the bells are probably 100 years old.
Yeah, I suppose.
Probably wearing
Boy,
down.
man, they sure got enough birds around there, eh? Jeez.
I'm pretty sure there's some copy and paste in there.
Nope. You gotta remember what year this is. Copy and paste was not an option.
Oh,
Yeah, what year was this movie made? Actually, sometime around '89 or something.
Yes.
Okay. Oh God, this takes me back to being in school. Yuck. I'm glad those days
yeah.
are gone. I can't remember how many boring hours I sat in the classroom.
Uh,
Oh God.
Uh,
Geez, it seems like all the teachers in this school are all tight asses, to be honest.
that was fine.
They're probably Catholic.
Yeah, I guess that could have something to do with it, couldn't it? Yeah. Come to think of it. And then we got our unorthodox guy here, right? I'm guessing. That kind of goes against the grain, so to speak.
Yeah. No, it's Robin Williams. Of course, it's gonna be unorthodox.
Oh God, yeah, that's true. I
No,
gotta say, yeah. Go ahead, Gorilla.
I thought he was just messing with them, trying to figure out that he's going somewhere.
Hey, Suzanne, welcome to the show, and welcome, LDG.
Yeah, hey Joe.
Oh, hi, Suzanne. Hi, Suzanne and Job.
Jim, who's the green guy? That is who Jeremy is. Our co-host on a lot of these. Oh, sure. PvP, did you get your laundry done?
Actually, I didn't. I really screwed up. Oh
yeah.
God, I'm terrible. But I don't really need to do it. I mean, it's not an emergency or anything, so I've got
That's why I'm
enough
glad I
clean
have
stuff
mine.
where I'm okay. But yeah, I
I
really
watched
should
you
have
try.
done it. I had a lazy
But of course-
weekend, basically. Again.
Oh, that reminds me, I gotta bring my stuff in from the line. Suzanne says hello to PvP. Hello. And hail Suzanne. That's Rosalie German, Suzanne. Job is waving. Job, hello. Evening. Jim is throwing hail and LD. All right. I don't know who Byron is though.
I think he was a British author. I think he was he a poet or did he? Maybe he wrote fiction too. I can't remember offhand, but
It's a poet.
Okay.
yeah, I think
It's a poetry class.
he was Lord Byron.
Everyone,
right? So,
everyone he's going to be mentioning are famous poets.
what was he, like 18th century or something? Quite a few years ago. Wasn't Lord Byron a colleague of Mary Shelley who wrote the Frankenstein novel? Seize the day. Huh.
Not me. I'm gonna have a Klingon funeral and I'll tell them to give my body to science or something. Let them figure out the medical mystery of all the different chemicals in my body.
There you go. I think Keith Richards should leave his body to science. That would be remarkable because I don't know how that guy's still alive.
Him and Ozzy both.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
what's his name? They said was like 2 years younger than Bill Clinton. He said he's had 40 years of sex, drugs, and rock and roll, and he looked like he was fit. He looked like he was in 40s, real good
And
fit, long hair.
Yeah,
And
and
then
he's still playing concerts too, right? It's like amazing, you know.
but then they had a picture of Bill Clinton there, and then he goes, and this guy here lives with Hillary. And it
Yeah,
just
well-
looked like ready for the grave.
That's well, no wonder living with Hillary. Jesus,
Yeah.
I think that would be a lot harder on your system than 40 years of sex, drugs, and
Yeah,
rock and roll.
Bill Clinton. So they had him looked like he was ready for the grave.
He has not aged well, has he? I've seen recent photos of him, and he does look like he's ready to shuffle off this mortal coil, so to speak.
And don't expect don't expect a tribute stream for him.
Yeah, well, I don't really get too hung up admiring any politician anymore.
Yeah.
I think they're all self-serving, to be honest.
No, there's a few I'd probably do, but not too many.
Yeah, exactly.
What the hell is he whispering for?
I have no idea. It's kind of weird, actually.
Because the director chose poorly how to direct this scene. It's going to be a common theme throughout the movie.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
This seems like a school that no talking in the hall.
I suppose this adds to the realism, but I'm starting to think they got way too many minor characters in this film already.
Well, they're at a school.
Yeah, I know it adds to the realism, but I don't really give a crap what these guys are talking about, to be honest. It doesn't seem very important to the overall plot line, right? So,
Well, I got some bad news about the overall plot line.
well, I'm sure I'll find out as I watch it. What was the young guy who went on to be a fairly significant actor in this?
Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke. Yeah, I knew there was a guy that kind of had his breakthrough movie with this.
I'm not minding the music.
Yeah, I kind of enjoying that. Is that like a harpsichord or something we're hearing? It sounds kind of familiar, like it could be.
Right? Probably. Yeah, it's something you don't hear in every movie. That's for sure.
Definitely not, especially these days. Yeah, not in newer movies, that's for sure.
Uh,
She's she's kind of cute.
uh,
It's like just off by a mile there, kid.
And Captain Duke, could you say something in the chat, or do either of you guys recognize the name?
Let me check. I'm actually
hello?
not.
Yeah.
I'm not
Hey,
watching the chat.
Jim. How's it going?
Oh, Jim.
Not much.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
You have a different name. Didn't recognize you.
Yeah, today I said I
Yeah.
didn't hear the name, but
You didn't
hello,
reckon
good
it?
guy.
Yeah, different name. Totally.
Yeah. It
Oh,
says I
that-
got my luck. Don't and
Well, it's,
Yeah, that's
so,
what-
it's supposed to have been done.
oh, there's the plot. There's the point there.
Well, you might as well keep it in your pants there, son.
Oh
Well,
no,
isn't that-
she's.
Isn't that often the way it is, though?
I have a feeling that it's kind of forcing the officer.
What the? Oh, God. What a question. Hilarious. Probably not when her parents were in the room.
He don't look too happy.
Yeah.
They're working on a radar set in their room. Boy, that's kind of interesting. Wow.
Well, that's what he told him.
That's kind of cool. Holy crap. Has he got enough pencils on his desk or what?
Well, back then they had 1,000,000 pencils because you kept breaking your tips off.
That's true. Yeah, I guess they hadn't invented ballpoint pens back then, had they?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Robin
guess
Well,
Williams.
Pencils, I guess, were the kind of the standard, weren't they, back in those days? I suppose. Yeah.
well, they had pens in the
Yep.
60s because
This is in the 60s.
Yeah.
because
We're talking a few years away from this, though, right? So.
yeah, because when we started going up into space, NASA actually spent like $8 million trying to invent a pen that would write in space because the ink wouldn't stick to the
Upside
paper.
down.
Or the ink
So
wouldn't float away.
the ink wouldn't flow because there was no gravity. Is that what
Yep.
you're saying, girl?
Yep.
Oh God, that's hilarious! $8 million to develop a pen. I love it. That sounds like a government program, all right.
Well, they said, yeah, NASA spent $8 million to invent a pen that would write in space. The Russians
That's-
just used a pencil.
Well, yeah, the Russians were smarter in that, more cost efficient, right? So.
Well, someone said that the problem is if you accidentally break the graphite off in the pencil, then it gets sucked into the ventilation system and cause a
Oh.
fire.
Well, yeah, I guess that's. I don't know if that's actually true, but that's an interesting.
It's
idea.
not.
That's what someone told me
Hmm.
because they were trying to smash that whole joke.
Yeah, well, the Russians lost the space race anyway, so I guess NASA won in the long run, even though they wasted a lot of money.
Yeah.
The sad thing was, once we got to the moon, we didn't do a bloody thing after that, really.
Here you go. Here you go.
That's great. So he's not in favor of pompous introductions. I'm taking it. That's it. Excellent. That's a good scene.
It's not a bio.
I can remember a few professors when I was at college that were kind of unorthodox, like Robin Williams' character here. And they were actually probably the best professors I ever had.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh, come on. I just want to beat these kids' asses out.
Awkward.
You really want
Excuse me.
Shouldn't he have at least knocked on the door before he enters someone's classroom when they're trying to teach?
That'd be
Nah,
nice.
That would have been good manners, right?
Manners. What's that?
Well, back in the 50s, people still actually had them.
Yeah. Centuries ago. Far, far
Yeah.
away.
I can remember being a kid in the 60s, and people had much better manners in those days.
In the 60s,
Oh, that's
actually,
because-
little crap.
well, that's
I mean,
because you get,
not everybody, of course. There were still jerks
Well-
in the 60s.
well,
but
that's because if you backtalk your parents or anything, they'd make you go grab your own switch off the tree.
it wasn't quite
Yeah.
that strict, girl.
I get excited.
My parents were actually pretty relaxed. They never really, they were never too stern with me, to be honest.
Well, we can tell.
Oh, thank you. I'll take that. I'll take that as a compliment because I wouldn't want to take it any other way.
It's a joke.
Yeah, I try not. I try not to take things too seriously. So that's okay,
Yeah.
Jerm.
Yeah, and so that's a germ. Got it. Okay, got it. Yeah, there's at most of them there. Yeah, most of these. I mean, I'm still waiting to see the look on Mikey's face next Saturday.
Mikey. No, I'm sorry. Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
What's happening next Saturday with Mikey?
What?
Cringe stock.
Cringe stock.
Oh, you got that lined up yet? I guess you're not going to give away what film it is, though, are you?
Oh no, we're torturing Mikey with the not telling him what it is, but
you got to keep him in suspense.
Yeah, he said he was joking when he called me a fat ape. I said I'm joking when I showed you this movie here that's childhood.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning that. Mikey usually doesn't say things like that, though. He's usually very polite most of the time.
Yeah, he was joking, but
it was very un-Canadian of him.
Yeah, we're pushing back Frankenhooker for this.
So Frankenhooker's going to be a few weeks before she shows up, I take it then. Well, I just hope it's really awful this time, Grella. I really hope it's a real bad film.
Welcome, Pop Culture.
Oh, hello, Pop.
Hey, Pop.
Hey, Pop.
How you doing, Pop?
Hail to the panel.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, if Pop throwing hail at us. No, what's that hail is Pop throwing at us tonight?
Hell, Pop Culture, what's up?
Yeah, we get a pea-sized hail all the way up to volleyball-sized hail thrown at us.
Did you have hail recently, girl?
No, we haven't had rain here in 2 weeks. We haven't had rain since that tornado siren.
So you got like a drought happening, it sounds like.
Not really. It's August. Well, I guess it's
actually,
September now.
We haven't had to have a lot of rain the last few months either. When I think about it, yeah, it's that time of year though. I guess August can be pretty dry. And now we're in September. Holy crap, man! Where's this year gone?
No, look at the previous 3 years.
Actually, the previous 3 years have flown by at a frighteningly quick pace, I gotta say.
For you, maybe it's been a trench warfare for the last year for me.
Trench warfare? That doesn't sound good.
In Ohio, we got a lot of rain the past few weeks.
Really? Oh, wow. Totally different than...
Floods.
Totally different. Wow, totally different than what we're getting.
Hey, wait. Hey, the professor there, he was captain of the Dead Poet Society, the original one.
Hence where they got the name of the movie.
Yep. Oh, that sounds fun, Pop. Yeah, he's assembling shelves.
Biggies, sure. Hacks.
Oh, that's not awkward at all.
So when he's talking about honey dripping off his tongue, like, is he saying there were like some babes reading the poetry with the guys?
No, they got so enthralled by the poetry.
Okay. Metaphorically speaking. Okay.
Yeah.
Only PvP would think of that.
I do have my mind does work in mysterious ways at times.
I noticed.
Yeah.
No shit, Sherlock.
Sherlock shit.
That's a good one. I always like that expression. I still think there's too many bloody guys in this cast, though. Like, none of these guys are that memorable at all yet to me.
It's a boys' school. Of course, it's going to be a little bit light on women.
Uh-huh.
But you think they'd eventually focus on a few major characters eventually, right? Oh well. I guess it is more realistic and believable when it's like this.
Yeah.
Wow, that guy's really naive. Oh, what's this? Geography class?
No, they're looking for the meeting place where they went. They're looking for the water.
Oh. Right, because the Dead Poets Society, they'd gather like in a cave or something. I think I read about this storyline.
Really?
I think I
can't
read that
remember.
somewhere. I have no idea if it's true. It could be total crap, but
I can't remember.
yeah, I just read it somewhere, but it could be total BS for all I know.
Oh, we'll find out here soon.
Well, there's a role model for you. Oh, jeez.
Ask it, Chelsea.
Well, would you rather him go, all right, gotta make a dollar now. In a bad British accent. Like Shaq did actually work.
Is somebody like chiseling wood or something I hear in the background? Like I hear something scraping.
It's just me and my bowl, Cyril.
Really? Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
or picking up your chewing. You must have a
Excuse me.
Yeah, you must have a headset right on your mouth there, or right, go like
Nope.
right next to you.
Oh, no headset.
Oh, then you just got a really good mic then.
Yeah, I could really hear that loud and clear, to be honest.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. I just noticed it and I thought I'd just, mention it, if it actually was happening. I thought maybe there was something weird going on with the movie soundtrack or something.
Hey, that's how you quiet the dog right there. They had the treats right for the dog.
There you go.
But the teacher heard the dog bark it.
Yeah, there's a lot of really muffled dialogue in this film, isn't there?
So they like the whisper part's real quiet. I think that's the fault of the director.
Mm. So they're off to go and do their Dead Poet stuff, I'm guessing.
Yep. How many kids would get up in the middle of the night, walk miles just to read poetry?
Well, the thing is, they got to get up the next morning for class too, right? So when do they sleep?
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
it's a bit
I remember-
unbelievable.
Well, I remember pulling a few all-nighters in school and all that.
Oh yeah, me too.
So I remember the one and only time I ever took Adderall. Never again, because I took it one time, and I was up for 3 days.
That doesn't sound very good for your health.
Yeah, that's the only time I ever took it. I was like,
I
shit.
bet you were pretty tired at the end of those 3 days.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
You're not supposed to mix the Adderall with caffeine.
Oh, whoops. Yeah. But that one teacher there, I hold the record for lowest test score ever with her.
Oh
Because
no.
of that.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, 13 out of 150.
Really?
Yeah, that was on day 2 of my binge.
Oh, great.
Yeah, she made me retake the test.
Oh, that she should give you a second chance then. That's good.
Oh, she didn't even give me a choice. Mm-hmm. Keating's their teacher. Hmm.
That time frame doesn't really add up.
Yeah, probably not. But yeah, I love a good story.
1959 was a little early for full frontal for Playboy.
Hey, you didn't buy Playboy for the full frontal. You bought it for the article. Then also the DJ Pop singing, there you go, come on, Iraq.
If ever there is a time for J.C. Voorhees to go to higher education, that would be it.
Yeah. It's kids don't even know how bad a root canal is.
I had one about 8 years ago. It was actually relief because I was in such agony. I was actually relieved to get the damn, to get the damn work done. I was in the chair for like 4.5 hours, but I sure felt a lot better after that tooth had been taken care of. I'll tell you.
Do they at least put you out?
Well, yeah, I guess basically they drilled it out and removed the dying nerve and all that good stuff, right?
Yeah.
Whatever
You
they.
got good drugs. Back then, they had nitrous, and that's about all.
Oh yeah,
I
they totally
thought they
froze me up, so I
I
didn't
thought
feel
they.
any real pain. But I'll tell you, the last week that my tooth was throbbing so bad. It was so bad, actually, the dentist put me on antibiotics for a week before he'd even do the work because I guess the infection had gotten so bad. Because I
Yeah.
didn't have the money for a while to get it done, right? So I
Yeah.
waited too long.
Oh, here's a good scene.
You got a different perspective there.
Yeah.
It's a good life lesson, really. That's a very good line. Damn, I wish I had a professor that told me this when I was like 20. That's good
Yeah.
advice.
There you go. Now you can present Miss Marks there.
There you go. Oh boy. Oh, they're loving that idea, aren't they? I think those were always the best professors I had, though, the ones that weren't afraid to treat you as an individual and be personal and joke around with you and have fun. Because I had a few guys like that, and they were probably my favorite profs because you could get along with them as a person, right? They didn't. It wasn't all the formal shit like so many profs. Wow, what the hell?
They got the radio working.
That's great. That sounds like Jerry Lee Lewis on nitrous oxide or something.
Well, you have to cut them a break. They only have AM.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm not. I can't really quite remember when FM was
oh,
created.
FM. I think FM probably came in the late 60s, 70s, something around then, Gorilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, mono was kind of the big thing for quite a few years. Mono radio. Huh.
carpe diem. Yeah, his dad's a hard ass.
Yeah, I never understood those kind of parents so that would hold their kid back from trying what they wanted to do with their lives. It makes little sense to me. I could see it if you had like a family empire or a big business and you expected your kid to take over when you retired. But other than that, I'd say you should let your kids, at least try to do what they want to do. And if they fail, they fail. If they fall on their face, they fall on their face. But at least they knew that they tried for a few years, right? So
Yeah.
yikes.
Yeah, we'll
He can
see.
probably take care of himself a lot better than Mr. Flamboyant.
I gotta say though, he does seem to be exhibiting a serious lack of confidence in himself. Oh, that will be interesting if they read their poems out in the class. I'm looking forward to that scene. Oh, brother.
And I don't know, how do you hand out detectives in boarding school? I don't know how you do detention in boarding school. There's a lot of birds.
Yeah, they got a lot of birds around there.
That's not exactly uncommon if you get into a valley area.
I'm in a valley and we got birds, but we don't have that many birds. Like, looks like there's thousands of them. Man, that's a lot
That
of
we
birds.
shot them all.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, we have birds, of course. Every day I go out, I see birds, but not generally in huge flocks like that. Of course, I'm in a pretty urban area, so I guess they're probably more out in the countryside somewhere.
But you're also in a lot colder climate typically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The only real flocks of birds I see are like the Canada geese when they're flying south. When in the fall, like around October, they'll probably start flying south. And sometimes you'll see, how they form those V-shaped formations when they fly. So
Yeah.
sometimes I'll see
Yeah.
like 30 or 40 of them just heading south, right? Which is kind of fun actually, because they do look pretty cool when they're flying in formation.
Yeah, I actually see a picture there of a bald eagle there, standing on the neck of a Canadian geese there. Said,
Oh
"Oh
yeah.
look, we found another illegal crosser."
Actually, geese are nasty buggers. If you've ever been up close to a goose, they will hiss at you. They're pretty aggressive, actually. I would never get too close to a goose.
Oh, they
Well,
chase you
that's
down.
why you have birdshot.
So are they on a football team or something here? What the heck's going on?
No, he just has an inventive way of making them read.
This is a bit weird. I'm thinking they should actually call this the Bad Poets Society when I'm hearing some of these poems.
Hmm.
God, these are horrible poems.
Yeah.
What the hell does that even mean? Okay. So he's going to do Shakespeare. Interesting.
I don't know who. I don't listen to Shakespeare.
I think Puck was in a Shakespearean play. I can't remember which one offhand, but
I believe Midsummer Night's Dream.
yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. Well, good for him. He's actually achieved something. I hated the days when I had to use a typewriter because you make one mistake and you got to get the whiteout going, and it's such a pain in the ass. That's what I like about Notepad. I can just type it out and get it perfect before I print it out.
Oh, I had a typewriter that had a delete button on it.
So how did that work? It would just erase the mistake you made?
Yeah.
Wow. Boy, that's more advanced than my old typewriter was.
Now I don't know if I still have it.
You're talking about an electric typewriter, aren't you?
Yep.
No. Mine was
No,
electric.
Mine was electric. It was like a 1970s model, if I remember correctly. It was a pretty good typewriter, actually, but man, it was a pain in the butt when you'd make a typo and you'd have to do the whiteout thing and type over it, and yeah, it was a pain in the ass. So one thing I'll say about computers, they are definitely much more convenient technology when it comes to doing something like writing stuff out.
Yeah.
I know they used to have that blank type there where you just put the whiteout on it and then just hit that to try and blank it out. Those never really worked though.
Well, I remember there were two types. There was like the liquid whiteout, which was a real messy pain. And then there was like later on, the ones that it was like in a roll and you'd rub it on. And then there was one that was kind of like a pen where you could, that was probably the best one. Oh, brother. Hmm. Yeah, it's all too easy to be ordinary, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've probably been ordinary too many years in my life when I think about it. Oh. Yeah, go for it, dude. The best thing is just to go and get it over with, just do it. Like my laundry. Just read it, dude. Nobody's going to kill you. Like, just read the damn poem. That's one thing I learned in life.
He's writing a foreign language. He's writing in a foreign language on that board.
It's pretty messy.
That's some foreign language. Now he's writing in English.
Hmm. Thing is,
That's not a foreign language. That's chicken.
90% of the stuff I've always worried about has never amounted to anything that was worth worrying about. So just read your poem, kid. Nobody's going to, slap you in the head. Just read the damn poem. God. Seriously, just.
He literally didn't write anything.
probably not a bad description of some authors, actually. Sweaty tooth. Now, there's an expression.
The twirling thing is not a good idea for this thing.
Yeah.
No, the last part was pretty decent.
Yeah.
Off the top.
That's freaking drivel.
I don't know. Oh, it was better.
I've heard better limits written on a barroom cocktail napkin.
Well, the first part was total shit, so I didn't mind the last few lines. I must say, though, Germ, I think I'm kind of tending to agree with you about this movie so far. It's like, I do not get why this was so highly acclaimed. I mean, it's okay. You know, it's watchable.
I know, I love it.
I mean, it's okay, but I don't know. I'm not. If there was not the big hubbub about it, then I'd say, okay, you know, that's fine. But I remember when it came out, the critics were all going, "This is the best movie ever made. This is a great movie. This is amazing." Blah 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 ad infinitum. And I mean, it's good, but it's certainly
because they thought they converted a comedian to quote unquote serious acting.
Awakenings. He's much better in Awakenings, to be honest, Jim.
I think that was after this, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was 91 or something. Awakenings, for my money, is a much better film. And Robin Williams, he's actually playing a real life psychiatrist that actually was a real person that existed. And I just think his performance in that is very solid because he really seemed to have studied the actual doctor and got his character he just nailed it. So yeah, because I actually saw interviews with the actual real doctor, and Williams really did him really well in that film, I thought. Uh-oh. Now see, if this was taking place 10 years later, they'd all be smoking dope right now. Oh God, no. I'd rather hear bagpipes. Oh Jesus.
I love the sax, but you gotta play it right. Like, I love the sax and jazz, man.
I love sax, and I enjoy some jazz, but there's nothing really worse than a badly played saxophone, in my opinion. Like, if you play it flat, it's just horrible. Actually, that's pretty good. Okay, maybe the kid has some talent.
This is the birth of the hippie generation.
It was kind of like the Beat generation, was it not, back in the 50s? They were like
the Beat generation was
they were
the teacher
right?
Is the Beat generation.
Yeah,
these guys are the hippies.
They were like Jack Kerouac and all those dudes, right?
Yeah. These kids are the ones going to college in the early 60s, so they would be the hippie generation.
They're the proto.
Robin Williams is the beatnik generation.
He probably was. I could see his character hanging out 10 years earlier, hanging out in a coffee shop or something. Or maybe 5 years earlier.
Because the beatniks were technically late 40s, early 50s.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you had what? Jack Kerouac is probably the icon of that movement. There's probably a few others which their names are escaping my memory at the moment, but I remember On the Road was one of the big novels that was produced.
He got so confident he's gonna call her. He hands up as soon as she.
Oh jeez. If you don't talk to her, you're never gonna get laid, dude. Wake up.
But she has a fiance.
Hey, you never know. She might say the hell with a fiance if she, spends a bit of time with him.
That's okay, but
Now
in
the
that
father.
situation, the fiance does have the right to beat him to death.
Oh, jeez. Oh, glad you called. Ooh, what? What? Oh, go for it, dude. There you go. Hey, you had a bit of luck there. Nice.
No.
he's
Dumb
he's
son of a
he's
bitch.
he's kind of missing the point, isn't he? It's like, yeah, to her fiance's house. Yeah, what is the point?
He doesn't know the fucking point.
His mind's going blank because he's just thinking about how gorgeous she is.
It's a
Oh,
miracle the human race continues with such idiot young people.
yeah, I'm sensing overconfidence here. But hey, at least he tried, and at least he's got it in. Going to the party. You never know what'll happen, right? So, even though
You
probably
know,
nothing
maybe
will, but
he just wants a threesome.
yeah, it doesn't hurt to try. What the hell is
That
this?
is not a threesome, gorilla. That is a devil's triangle.
Now he's teaching them how to walk weird. Like what is
Marcy.
going on? Okay, this this is starting to get a little bit silly, actually, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
that's Robin Williams for you.
Yeah, but I'm finding his performance as a college professor is kind of pushing the limits a little bit in this scene. I mean, unconventional is one thing, but having students march around, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 is that's pretty unusual. I got to.
Well, he has a point to it. Talk about their strides.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like how he put the sheep voice on there.
Hey, a poem I actually recognize
Ah, the road less traveled. Okay, I
by
get it
Robert
now.
Frost.
Yeah.
Uh, Frost didn't understand the point of travel.
So it's like
The road
Aerosmith.
less travel, you're trying to get a certain destination. You want to get to that destination. So if you're going to take a road that doesn't lead to that destination, you're pretty fucking stupid.
Well,
Well, it's
every
like
once in a while, you like to take those detours.
it's
Like
like
sometimes I
Aerosmith
don't
said,
go
right?
straight.
Walk this
Yeah,
way.
yeah, sometimes I don't go straight home. Sometimes I'll take the back ways.
Sometimes taking a detour can lead you to the most interesting things. Oh Christ, what's this about? He looks like he's down.
At this point, I'm just hoping one of these kids offs themselves to make this story interesting.
They gave him the same thing as the year before. Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
Sounds feasible. That's actually a good line. How many frickin' death sets do you need in your life?
He's gonna do something real stupid now.
Oh God.
It's not even his to throw.
What the hell?
I bet you that. I think that
Oh,
thing would skip across the leg pretty good.
I think he's basically telling him, like, screw this, your parents are idiots giving you that crap. There's the punchline. There's the punchline. Oh my goodness. Sounds like a female.
They won't know what to do.
Holy shit. They're in shock. What the heck's going on? Woof. Oh my goodness.
Hey, he got
Jeez.
us some hookers for the night.
Wow.
Yeah,
We got a couple of hotties in the house here. Damn.
a couple hookers.
Well, so much for the poetry. Wow. What the fuck? New Wanda? Oh my good lord. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, there's a lot of people there, moron.
Wow.
Yeah, she brought you here to try to pawn you off on her actual boyfriend's sister. Which probably isn't a bad thing. The sister is probably much more sane and just about as good looking.
I don't know who about that.
Well, I'm getting frat boy jerk vibes from these dudes, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have known a few guys like this when I was that age, and they're not the kind of people you want to hang around with for too long. Because they're basically morons.
They're getting hammered.
God. Oh God. Yeah, good, good. Go, go, go. You're dragging the scene down, buddy. Leave. Oh Jesus. Well, or what? Oh. Yeah. Let them join. Read them some romantic poetry. That'll get them going.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Damn, she's kind of easy to please, isn't she?
Oh, we're missing
Jeez, I wish I could find women that I could hit on that easily. Like, jeez, it's been a while.
sardine aisle at the grocery store.
I guess it was the 50s, though, so I guess people were a little more naive in those days.
Well, the thing is, people are more used to talking to people, actual people, instead of like online like we are now.
Well, yeah, we didn't have any of this technology shit, so you pretty well had to meet face to face if you wanted to meet anybody. Oh, he's hammered.
Well,
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, good. Seriously? What the hell kind of crowd? What the hell kind of crowd did his crush invite to this crazy party? Seems like a lot of wild people there.
well,
They're,
party.
damn, they're having fun.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. She's passed out.
He's about 10 seconds behind her.
God help me. Yeah, I've been there a few times. There's nothing worse than going to a crazy party and having too many drinks, and then I'm in over my head. I just want to get
Hey.
home.
Hey, at least you never woke up nailed to a damn wall.
You got nailed to a wall?
Yeah. The fucker stole me.
What? You gotta tell us this story, Grilla.
Well, they had one of those nail guns that you catch with the air hose, I passed out at a basement there. They picked me up and they started nailing me to the damn wall.
That's kind of intense, man.
This is where he meets Chet.
Ooh. He's got some amorous intentions there. Uh-oh. There's the boyfriend. Am I guessing right? Oh, crap. Well, that's lovely.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's a bit threatening.
Well, understandable. He did make a drunken move on his passed out girl.
Yeah, but he was drunk. So give him a little bit of slack.
Well, back then when someone said they're going to kill you, they're going to beat the shit out of you. Nowadays, they actually mean it.
Yeah, still.
No, back then it means you'd never find a body.
I wouldn't say that in front of a room full of people that were witnesses personally, but oh well.
They're all drunk. They aren't going to remember shit.
No, some of them might. It only takes a few to remember. Really? Nice. Oh, shit. Rwanda. That sounds like a nation in Africa or something. Oh, shit. Oh, crap. I'm sensing there's a fan spinning somewhere and the shit's going to hit it any second now.
Oh, they're having. Oh, they dragged the Warthur's original crowd out, so.
Oh, God. Man, we got the Academy of Tight Asses marching in here. Oh, crap. Oh, Jesus. This is not looking good. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Uh-oh. Oh. Well, I guess he's hooped. Oh, shit.
Oh, the alumnus door shitting.
So, this is not good. Interesting. Now, is he going to get the strap or something?
No, he's going to get the paddle with the holes drilled in it.
Oh, okay, well, it's kind of a similar thing. They used to use a leather strap when I was a kid in the 60s, and
Yeah.
they'd slap you on the hands. So I never had it because I was a good student, but I can imagine it would not be a whole lot of fun because I knew crap students that did get the strap regularly, and yeah, it sounded pretty painful.
The paddle is more effective. You just need to know how to use it properly.
Well, I bet you wouldn't be sitting down without pain for a while.
The key is target the tailbone
Ouch.
and the high part of the leg. You don't really need to focus on the buttocks itself. You go for the leg, the upper back of the leg, and the tailbone.
The tailbone would definitely hurt. Yeah.
If you
I
can
actually,
crack that the
I,
small
I,
little part on the end of the
yeah,
tailbone,
I actually did
it
have a
will
bad fall.
fuck them over for weeks.
I had a bad fall a few years ago, and I hit my tailbone, and yeah, I was in pain for about a month after that until it healed up. Yep. Oh fuck, no wonder, man. Jeez, what the hell is wrong
the
with this dude? Damn it. Uh-oh. Now he's in shit too.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Oh, just froze a little bit, but it's back now. Made an impression on his butt. Yeah, that's what I think.
yeah.
Oh, the hell with tradition. Tradition's great if it makes sense, but once it's outmoded and outdated, it's like it's time to move on, dude.
But at
Yeah.
that point, it wasn't outmoded.
Oh, the 50s was a very repressive, tight ass decade for sure.
Yeah. But the beatniks led to the hippies, and the hippies led to the downfall of civilization.
Well, I wouldn't say the downfall, but I remember the 60s vividly as a kid. And I can remember when the Beatles came in 1962, and we got all the cool classic rock bands making a lot of really amazing albums. And basically, music back then was like a social powerhouse. It was a force for change, and boy, did it ever change. The 60s were absolutely
Yeah,
huge.
but it led to the hippies, and the hippies all should have been marched to a certain German chamber.
Well, I wouldn't go that hardcore, but don't get me wrong. I think there was a lot of flawed thinking in hippie culture for sure, Germ. But I think there were some good aspects. I think society did loosen up in some good ways as well. So it's not all bad. It's like any age, any era. There's good things now and there's bad things now in the time we're living in too. So I always try to take a balanced viewpoint on things and kind of look at all sides, if you know what I mean.
Unfortunately, the hippies weren't that balanced.
Oh, they weren't. No, they went way
they're
too far. I
all
agree. But hey,
fucking
the whole
communists.
yeah, but the hippie thing totally collapsed, right? So, and then we had the '80s, and that was the me generation of yuppies only thinking about money. So it totally went the opposite way too. So
At least they were a little bit more productive. Those unwashed hippie trash. They were not productive at all for anything.
well, I haven't met every single one of them, so I can't really make a statement that broad. But as I
Unfortunately,
say,
I have met a lot.
no, that's interesting. I do try not to generalize about anything though, because I just don't
Huh?
think generalizations get you too far.
Hey,
Hey,
this
there he
back.
is. There's the guy. I love this guy. He's a really good actor. Oh shit. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Oh crap. I love an actor who delivers a line like that. Maybe because I want to have my own fucking life, dude.
Yeah.
Trying to stand up to daddy. Yeah, your son's doing very well. Why don't you just
It's
support
not
him?
about him acting, it's about him deliberately deceiving him.
Yeah.
Still, if he's getting all A's, I think maybe daddy could like just give him a little bit of slack, maybe, you know.
Not when he went through such motions to completely go around his back and deceive him like that.
Well, he's got his own life to live, so if
He's
someone's
16, it's not his life to live.
well, I disagree. If somebody's stepping on my neck, I'm going to try and get them off it. That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
I can see the father's point too, though. I can totally get it. As I say, I try to do look at all sides of an issue. It's just unfortunate though that they can't come together, you know, and meet in the middle somehow.
He flushed
Well,
that when he outright lied to him.
Okay, what's Robin writing here? Hmm.
Do you still have Jim? He's been pretty quiet for a while.
He's been muted.
Actually, the last chat I see is from Pop Culture, and that was quite a while ago. So
You didn't want to hear me crunching anymore, so I muted myself.
Yeah.
okay, well that's okay. I mean, you know, that's fine. I mean, it wasn't so much a criticism; it was just an observation. So don't take it personal.
I'm not, and I backed up the video. I'm going, yeah, you can sure darn hear it.
You have a good mic. I'll give you credit for that. You got a great microphone.
And it's only $10.
Oh, nice.
Wow, that's even more impressive.
And it was made in Canada.
Well, Canada hasn't got a lot of pretty good technology. We have invented a lot of things over the decades.
Yeah, we guys got nothing on Japan.
Well, Japan, yeah. After World War II, that's how they kind of rebuilt their civilization, right? By becoming, you know,
Well, we
world-class
funded it.
producers of a lot of consumer goods. Yeah.
Well, we pretty much paid to build it to avoid a World War III. You know, because the only reason Japan joined the Axis powers in World War II is because they felt like they got shit on after fighting on the Allied side in World War One. Same with Italy. Italy didn't get jack shit.
Italy didn't do jack shit in the first one, so they sort of got froze out.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I think of the three Axis powers, Italy kind of seems to be a distant third place as far as being efficient. Like, man, I remember when the Allies, you know, invaded the Italian peninsula and basically marched up through it and took it over. And
Well,
there was a lot of tough battles, but the Italians
no,
didn't.
they struggled to take Ethiopia, and they had the element of surprise that it's fucking Ethiopia.
Well, the North
Where everybody's
African,
malnourished.
yeah, I guess the North African campaign was pretty intensive. I guess you had Rommel, and
The reason it was intense was because of the Germans.
I actually had a neighbor that fought in World War II. He was a German guy, I guess he was just like regular, regular military though, like a soldier that got
He
drafted.
would have had to be.
Yeah, he wasn't like an evil Nazi or anything because he was a really nice guy and he lived next door. And I actually remember one time I got chatting with him and he talked about being in North Africa during the North African campaign. And the thing he told me that he really remembered was how damn hot it was. Like it's just that the heat in the desert was just like brutal.
Hey, you brought her flowers to her school.
He brought her weeds.
Oh shit.
Uh,
Really? Why the hell would you fall in love and risk a woman you barely know? Like he's definitely a young. Oh, class time.
Yeah. And now there's plenty of people there to kick his ass.
Yeah, he's being pretty foolish here. Oh God, he wants to commit suicide. Oh, bro, you're embarrassing the hell out of her too, which is not going to help your cause, son. Ooh, cafeteria food, how delightful.
Now, about 30 seconds into that little poem, I'm sure there's at least 1 or 2 football players in that class. And even if Chet wasn't there, in his stead, they would take it upon themselves to beat the living shit out of him.
Well, did you see the guy who thought he was my brother there? Broke his head out?
Yeah, exactly. They
In
weren't.
any type of realistic scenario, he would have taken his head off.
They weren't kicking footballs. If I get your drift.
Hey, we got a 6th person here.
We got another person.
Yeah.
I'm still just seeing pop culture. Maybe it's not updating. I don't know.
No, Cosme.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a couple anonymous.
Okay. I didn't get any messages about that.
Well, P a zebra. We got a turtle now.
Okay. That's
Then
weird.
here goes the turtle.
Usually I get a notification pop up when somebody joins the Cosme streams, but I didn't see one for turtle.
You shouldn't get a notification.
I should. I usually almost always do, but I didn't get one tonight, so weird. The movie's playing fine though, so it's all good as far as I'm concerned. But
if you're not logged in, you shouldn't get any notification whatsoever because it shouldn't even acknowledge you except for the fact that you're there.
I always do get when somebody joins, it's like, anonymous turtle joined or anonymous, woodpecker joined or whatever the hell names they give them, What the hell?
Huh.
Ooh.
Pop says he's just listening. That's good. Keep on listening.
Oh, that's cool, Pop. Have fun. That's like a proto David Bowie Ziggy Stardust symbol.
Yeah. Hope you're enjoying the show there, Pop.
Yeah, I hope you're having a good time, Pop.
Yeah. Oh,
what's happening? Hey, it's snowing.
yeah. That's what happens in winter.
Yeah, I guess we're getting to that season, eh? I knew it started in fall with the trees changing color, but oh, she's pissed. Yeah. She's got a good point. You don't love her. You don't even know her, dude.
Yeah, he's mixing up love with lust.
He's mixing up love with extreme infatuation, and they are very.
As he said, lust.
Well, lust, infatuation, it's pretty much kind of the same thing, right?
Oh, Jesus live.
A good beating would do that kid a world of good.
It would snap him out of his trance.
Let's get a kept beating, but she pulled him off of it.
Yeah, listen to the woman. She's telling you she's not interested, dude. Oh my good lord.
Dead poets have no honor. They're all degenerate scum. That's why half of them died poor.
That's probably true, actually. Oh, oh God. Oh God. Do I need to get a barf bucket or something for this scene? Jesus. He does sound like a kid.
Oh, she's falling. She's starting to fall
Oh,
apart.
she's saying one thing. Her words are saying one thing, but her expression is saying the opposite. She's like, I hate you, but maybe we can do it. Oh, brother, this is a weird movie, though. I gotta say, guys.
Yeah, I like.
As I say, I don't think it's a bad movie. I just think it's a kind of a strange movie. Oh, good lord.
Oh, he's going to get some death word there.
So is this Midsummer Night's Dream or something? Must be.
I never understood Shakespeare. I always had trouble. I'm glad our teacher gave
Oh,
us.
Shakespeare. I always found Shakespeare very challenging. Like, well, it's not like modern English, right? It's the phrasing and everything is so different from the way we talk nowadays.
Yeah, that's why I was glad the teacher gave us the cheaters version where they had Shakespeare written and then they had it translated to modern English.
Yeah, it's really difficult. That can be really difficult. Like, I've never actually had the chance to see a live Shakespeare play, which I think might be a lot of fun, actually. But I have seen some videos of people performing
Yeah.
online doing Shakespeare,
Uh
and
oh.
his language is so oh shit.
Yeah, guess who showed up?
Oh, come on. That's your son. Shit, maybe he's just going to do this for one night. Like, relax, dude.
Yeah.
Give him a give him a fucking chance, for crying out loud.
Yeah. His dad's sitting in the back, so he's gonna.
Seriously. You just disown him, write him out of your will.
Yeah, that kid's gonna make more money than you ever have.
Well, the kid's got guts, right? You know, it takes guts to pursue your dream when it's like, especially being an actor. Jesus, I can't imagine trying to be an actor. Like, for every 1,000 people that study drama, there's probably like one or two that actually, make it into a professional career and make money at it, right? It's not
Yeah.
an easy profession from everything I've ever read about it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Well, he's given the boy enough of a chance by not dragging him out of there then and there.
Well, I guess I'm not as hardline as you are, Germ.
Uh-oh.
The funny thing is,
Uh-oh.
I'm not hardline. I'm sort of wishy-washy.
Really? Well, I wouldn't have guessed that.
Hey, she didn't jerk her hand. She closed it on his hand.
Yeah, that's getting interesting. Actually, there's a lot of... Oh, that's really good. It's like he's directly talking to his father here.
He
And
is.
his father's actually getting it too, which is really cool.
Yeah, until he until he pulls his belt out
I
in
th-
2.5 seconds.
Well, I think his father's kind of starting to understand where his son is coming from, and maybe there
Yeah.
will be a meeting of minds eventually.
As I said, his problem was never with the acting. His problem was with the boy lying constantly.
Well, yeah, that's not cool. I would agree with that. Yeah, but that was actually probably one of the best scenes in the film for me. That was a really good scene. I really enjoyed that scene. But I always thought, and I always had great respect for Shakespearean stage actors because it seems to me Shakespeare must be one of the most difficult things to learn well enough to really be good at. I mean, I can't imagine memorizing those lines off the top of your head because Shakespeare's his prose is quite complex, I think.
It's just Old English.
Yeah, but to my ears, it's like wow. It's like trying to learn Chinese or something. It's just like wow, this is difficult. I do like it though. I do enjoy the old English style, but it is quite different than our modern English. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be
From smiling to oh shit.
well. Let's see what happens. So does he go and punch him out here? Ouch.
Uh-huh.
Well, I guess he didn't. I guess he didn't fucking get it after all. Damn it.
He
Oh, well.
parked like a jackass on the street there.
That's unfortunate. Oh well. Sometimes it's kind of nice to
Walk back 8 miles in snow.
Sometimes it's kind of nice to take a short stroll in a snowstorm, though, when it's not coming down too heavy.
Yeah, but
not that I
they're
want to walk
quite a
8
ways
miles.
out.
I wouldn't walk 8 miles though. Maybe a couple of blocks or something.
Yeah, they just didn't want to deal with the teacher.
Man, this is an interesting film. I got to admit, Gorilla. I'm saying it's not going to be on my best rewatch list or anything, but it's definitely got its moments.
Oh, I love this film.
Well, I'm glad you do. I mean, we all have different tastes in things, and it's like I would never rain on somebody else's parade for whatever they love, even if I don't personally get it. But it is a good film, though. I will give you that much. Oh, come on, dude. He doesn't want to be a fucking doctor, and he'd probably be a shitty doctor anyway. Oh God. Well, it sounds like a prison term, especially when you're 20.
He's not even 20. He's supposed to be 16.
Okay, so
yeah. Uh-oh.
well, that's a good way to destroy your son's dreams.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Dad. Don't give up. Don't give up like that.
Unfortunately, sometimes you do have to crush a few dreams.
I think everybody should be free to find their own destiny. That's my opinion.
Well, the old adage. If the kid strikes out at T-ball, don't make plans for him to be into major leagues.
Well, sometimes
direct him somewhere else.
Sometimes you can be surprised because Albert Einstein was horrible at mathematics when he was young, and then look what he became, one of the most famous physicists in history. So
Yeah.
never
Albert
never
Einstein was great at math when he was a child. He was dyslexic, is what his problem was in use.
well, I heard he did struggle though in his early years, so you can never predict what somebody young is going to achieve as they go through life.
Huh.
I always think of life as an open-ended thing, But I mean, I can respect the father's opinions, like he's entitled to them, and he's a hardliner, in my opinion. But I can understand where he's coming from. But still, it's like, why force your son to be a doctor when he has no interest in medicine? Like at the best, he'll put 10 years in, he'll be a shitty doctor. He'll have a crappy career as a doctor, and it's like, wow, is that an achievement, really? Like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. It's like basically, when I think about the father, he's trying to. He mentioned, I never had the opportunities you have, was what he told his son, right? So the father is basically trying to live the life that he failed in some aspects of his life, so he's trying to live through his son.
No, he's trying to make sure his son doesn't
No,
have something bad.
I think he is trying to live through his son.
Hey guys, Pops had checked his latest community post.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's an interesting idea, Pop.
Yeah.
Oh, Pop said he's just posted something in his community tab.
Yeah. But here, watch this here, PvP. It's very important coming up.
Oh shit! I have a bad.
Don't
feeling.
remember if it does happen, but I'm hoping.
This is not good.
No.
This is the most interesting part of the freaking movie.
Yeah. So what? He kills himself here or something? That's pretty sad and disgusting, to be honest, if he does.
Uh-oh. He's gone barefoot.
Yeah, this is getting pretty dark, I gotta say.
We know what that key goes to. You think you'd have it in an actual case or in a holster, not wrapped in a towel?
It's actually probably the best he can do at the time. It's in a locked area. The towel is to keep it basically away from humidity and the elements and whatnot. It's better for the gun and ammunition to be wrapped up like that.
This is a pretty tragic scenario. Well, you proud now? You don't have to worry about him becoming a doctor anymore. I had no idea the film got this dark. Shit.
Huh?
This is really sad. No more arguing there, bud. You blew it.
And no, with suicide, the only one ever to blame is the one who actually commits it.
I've had a couple of suicides in my life, and that's not always the case, actually, Germ.
Oh, yes, it is.
No, it's
Mental
not.
illness, drug use,
No.
it's always, in the end, it's always on them.
Well, okay, you're going to argue with me about something that personal. That's fine, but there are extenuating circumstances in some people's lives. That's all I'm going to say, and I won't discuss it any further. This is awful.
Yeah. At least they didn't show the kid.
Oh, now he cares about his son. Oh, great. Good stuff.
He always cared about his son.
Oh, you sure didn't show it.
He wanted what was best for him, and acting was not what was best for him, in
Maybe
his
it would have
opinion.
been. Maybe it would have been. That's horrible. Damn. You know, I got to say, Robin Williams is not actually a major part of this movie, really, is he?
He couldn't be. The role itself, and he can't handle that much dramatic acting.
You should watch
especially
Awakening.
Especially the condition he was in the late 80s, early 90s.
You should watch Awakenings. He's much, much more effective in that film.
Yeah.
I thought his
Maybe we'll make
that was very solid.
Maybe we'll make that number 4. So I've never seen it.
That'd be cool. Yeah, I'd be on board to watch Awakenings later in the month if you want to go for it, Gorilla. It's up to you, of course. It's your channel, so.
Yeah. Well, Germ picked toys and all that, and I wanted to do Man of the Year.
Right. Well, if you want to post Awakenings at the end of September, I'm cool with that. Like, if you've never seen it, right, guys?
I have it.
I've probably seen it, but I don't remember it.
Well, I'd say if you've never seen it, it's definitely worth a watch. It definitely is. Damn, this is so tragic. This is just, ugh. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I just don't get it. It's just. Yeah, you have to let people. Oh shit. People have to grieve in their own way, and it takes a long time sometimes.
Yeah, especially with something tragic.
I've lost more than enough people to know what that's like to go through. Damn, this film got very, very dark. Oh boy.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting it. I always thought it would be a little more, lighthearted. Maybe not. No, I wasn't expecting a comedy, but I didn't think we'd be going to subjects like this.
I'm guessing the kids have a day off from school because of it.
They're probably at Christmas break by this point.
Oh yeah, that would make sense. Christmas break was always nice it was nice to have a couple of weeks off. I remember being in college, you'd burn your brain cells out trying to learn as much as you could for 4 months, and then you get Christmas break.
Yeah, this is high school.
Yeah.
Well, kind of similar, I guess, though. It's a break. Well, it's kind of high school, but it's a preparatory school, isn't it, for boys kind of thing, too? Catholic school.
Yeah, which was actually what worked. And compared to the public school system, still works a lot better.
Education is a wonderful thing. I totally believe in it. I know I learned a hell of a lot going through college for the years I was there.
Yeah.
Man, he's
I
feeling
had the
bad.
absolute opposite effect for the year and a half I went through school.
Oh, I was at college for years and years. I actually put in probably close to a decade because I had no idea what the hell I wanted to do with my life back then. So I took like English, psychology, sociology, and then I finally found what I was good at was I took a late night drawing class doing art, and I realized I was actually pretty good at it. So I had an awesome prof, and he said, "Hey, you're pretty good at drawing. You should actually consider going full time into the arts program," which I did the following year. So I did 4 years of arts and got my bachelor's degree in fine arts. So it was really good. College, oh man, I learned so much about the world in college. I really did. It opened my eyes to a lot of things.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a great thing. Going to college, it's like, well, back then, I don't know, maybe it sucks now, but back in the 80s, 90s, I had a great time. It was hard work, though. It was bloody hard work. Well, for once, I'm totally with this guy. Yes. Man, they're all bummed out.
Well, they're all going to be getting pushed.
Oh, this is so sad. Hmm. Uh-oh. I think I have an idea who they might use as a scapegoat too. If I won't say anything, but I have a guess.
Well, at this point, it is pretty obvious.
Yeah, it's a bit of foreshadowing, is it not?
And let's face it, your friend is dead, and you are not all blameless in that matter. Actually, it is 100% true.
I'm beginning to get the feeling they're not going to be having too many more meetings.
Well, the movie is almost over.
Yeah, well, that's good.
They do stretch out the ending a bit.
Well, it has been pretty slow paced all the way through, as far as I'm thinking. It's pretty slow paced.
The camera
Yeah.
work in this movie really is not that good.
Yeah, there's actually not a lot of audio visual quality in this film at all, really, Germ.
Well, it's better than the shaky camera I've been seeing.
Oh well, yeah. At least there's not much other than that one scene where they were spinning around in the classroom, which made me kind of dizzy. The camera works okay, but it's average basically. It's average. I've seen much better cinematography in many films over the years, but that's okay, I guess, because it's more about I guess the story than the it's not Lawrence of Arabia. Let's put it that way.
Uh,
Uh,
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Yeah, we only got like 10 minutes left.
That's okay. That's probably just about the right length because, to be honest, I found this so slow paced a lot of the times. I mean, as I say, girl, it's a good film, but it's not something I'll probably ever watch again. So,
Oh, I will.
no, if you love it, you love it. But I'm not getting. It's a good film, as I say, but I'm just not getting. Personally, I'm not getting a lot out of it. That I really find fantastic. So, good drama, though. I
Yeah,
gotta say, good
I
drama.
find it average at best.
Mm, I would agree. I do not get the critical acclaim from the critics. I don't see that at all, really. And Robin Williams is hardly in the damn movie.
It's more of a launching point for Ethan Hawke and Richards.
Right. Well, that's the best part of the film, actually, is I find these young actors are actually a lot of them are really, really good in this. I'll give them credit. Like, you know, they actually give some damn good performances. These young guys. So I enjoyed that part probably more than anything else.
Yeah, it's a starting off point, but they both go on to do much, much more important stuff than this.
Right. Well, it's a launching pad kind of film, right? I guess so.
Yeah. It wouldn't even be in a top 5 highlight for any of them.
Mm.
At least for Ethan Hawke. I'm not sure how much Richards actually did beyond this and House.
Mm. Mm. Interesting touch. So is the semester over, or is Robin going to pack it up and leave? Or looks like he had a
Oh,
suitcase there.
Well, yeah, he's going to pack it up and leave. He's been fired.
Oh, he's been fired. Oh shit. Okay. Oh crap. Well, there goes the curriculum. A teacher can make a big difference on the class because I had that happen halfway through a year. I had a really great teacher in the first semester and then a really crap teacher in the second semester. And it was a big change. Hmm. Oh crap.
yeah. And here comes one of the best things.
Huh. What? They still have the introduction in their books? I thought they tore all those out.
He didn't exactly make that public knowledge.
So they're all going, "Oh shit, we don't have those pages, dude." Yay! They're all ripped out. For a guy teaching poetry in English, he doesn't really know what ripped out seems to mean.
Huh?
That's kind of funny, actually. Oh God, some of these PhD guys.
Yeah.
They're
Just
all
wait.
looking.
Yeah, just wait here.
It wasn't all his fault, but he was a contributing factor.
I got a feeling they're all going to get up on their desks.
I am Spartacus.
It's an insurrection. It's a revolution.
Yeah, that whole "I am Spartacus" thing.
I am Spartacus. Yeah.
You just
I
don't
love that.
question what actually happened to Spartacus.
Well, he got crucified, but he was still a pretty cool guy. I admire.
Not only did he get crucified, he got marched down the parade in Rome.
I do admire people that have the guts to stand up for their beliefs, though. As Midnight Oil said, it's better to, live on your feet than on your knees. This is an excellent scene, I gotta say, Gorilla.
Yeah.
It really is. Oh man, this is good. This is a good ending, I gotta say.
Only half of them stood up, though.
Yeah, but still, the ones that did.
Those are the main ones. Those are the ones that were actually in the Dead Poets Society. All the rest were always extras.
But they do get what he tried to teach them while he was teaching them. They totally get what he was about. And that's
and in 5 years, when they realize they actually need to take on some guilt for the death of their friend, it's going to be magnified a bit more than if they realized it now.
You gotta put some of the blame on the father, though.
Some blame on his friends, a good amount of blame on the teacher, and the ultimate blame on the kid who pulled the trigger.
Yeah. That was really good. That was definitely.
I give that 2.7 out of 5.
It's a mediocrity.
Maybe a 2.7 out of 5. Solid mediocrity at its best moments.
Yeah, well, I usually use the 5-star system. 1 being crap, 2 being fair, 3 being good, 4 being very, very, very good to excellent, and 5 would be like a classic. So I'll give this like a 3 stars. It was good.
I'll give it a 4.
They would have definitely been served a lot better if they had a more talented director.
Yeah. Hey, Cam, welcome. You just missed the movie. We just got the movie done with.
Cam.
And I guess we lost PvP.
Yep.
So, alrighty, well, there he is.
Sorry, I hit the wrong button. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
hit the wrong
He was
button.
checking his laundry.
Yeah. So,
yeah, sometimes I do that. I hit the wrong damn button. I got several screens up here, so.
Yeah. Well, I gave it a 4 under PvP scale there. How about you, Jim?
Yeah, about the same 4.
Yeah. I personally, I love the movie there. But it's one of my favorite Robin Williams films.
Yeah.
Well, I think if you enjoyed this one, girl, I think you'll really enjoy Awakenings, because he's very good dramatically in that film. That's my favorite dramatic performance by him, actually.
Alrighty. So let's get this wrapped up because I promised my kid a movie tonight.
Uh-oh.
Thank you, Cam's Crash Courses. I call you C4. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Pop Culture Curator, for coming. On Mondays, Pop does Lost in Space reviews. They're at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. On Tuesdays, it's his horror sci-fi reviews at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Then on Wednesdays, we do Gilligan's Island reviews, but I don't think we're doing one next Wednesday. Thank you, Suzanne Eckstein, for coming. Thank you, Job, also known as LDG, for coming. If you ever need IT help or need a place to hang out, there's always the underground at freethenet.org/underground. All right, what do you got going on, Jim?
Oh, we got a video coming out Monday morning. Got another puppy video. You get to see me talk about it too. How frightening would that be? And of course, other videos trying to wrap up and get them ready for the following months down the street.
Yeah.
That's about it.
All righty. What do you got going on, PvP?
Not as much as I should. I'm just still working on my playlist of songs that are around 3 minutes or less, which I've been working on for months. And one of these days I'm going to make it public, but I'm still. The thing is, you know what I hate about one of the things I hate about YouTube, guys, is when you're trying to put a playlist together and you get hundreds of videos on it. It's just like this manual editing system where you got to like move them manually up and down, you know, if you guys know what I mean. It's a real pain in the ass. I wish it's like a 20-year-old system that YouTube still has, and it's frustrating.
It's not made from music.
Well, yeah, but still, there should be a way to like maybe click on a page where you get like, you know, 20 videos on a page and you can organize them. Anyway, whatever.
Yeah.
But I'll get around to it one of these days, so no worries, guys.
Yeah. And Cam says, I do that at PvP a lot. Have a great rest of the weekend, everybody.
Oh, thank you, Cam. Thanks, man.
You too.
Yeah. Anything else there, PvP?
Not much, really. Nope. Oh, well, as you mentioned, Lost in Space tomorrow night.
Okay. Germ, what do you got going on?
Next Saturday, I have Fantastic Island, and I'll have another cartoon opening. Should be on Wednesday.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I just want to say, Germ, that was really cool when you had the Batman animated on yesterday. I really enjoyed that, man.
Yeah, Mikey actually picked it.
Yeah, it was really great. I've heard over the years how great it is, and I'd never actually seen them. So yeah, I really enjoyed those. Those 4 episodes were a lot of fun and really good animation, good music, and yeah, it was good stuff.
As for me, my next stream should be Justified on Wednesday there. Walter's review on Friday there, which we'll be doing. I can't remember which one it is.
It's the one after Chicken Thief, I'm guessing.
Yeah. And then next Saturday, I'm gonna have 2 streams that night. After Saturday morning cartoons, we are torturing my Mikey Seuss 4 because he called me a fat ape. So we are torturing him there. We'll have a therapist on standby.
Oh goodness.
We will perform last rites on poor Mikey before we put him down.
Yeah. I mean, Jer's trying to tell me to be more merciful to Red Asphalt.
Boy, that must be a really bad movie that you've got planned for us there, Gorilla.
Oh yeah. So, and then we'll have Babylon 5. The next Sunday is it Toy or Toys?
Toys.
So
it should be 1992, starring Robin Williams and LL Cool J.
Yeah. And Cam says, take it easy, everybody. A Resolute Germ, as always, Germ has awesome cartoons. Thanks, Germ. Yep, not a problem.
Thanks,
So you
Tim.
guys
You have a good night.
Yeah, so you guys have a good night, and remember to be a gorilla.